In this video, we will see how many centimeters the Yuka Mini leaves at the edges. To do the test on the wooden side, I will leave 5 to 10 centimeters between the wood and the robot, and on the part where there are borders, we will shave as much as possible to see the minimum number of centimeters it will leave uncut. I am leaving exactly 5 to 10 centimeters. Besides, this is what is recommended, leaving a little margin between the border and the robot. For this part, intentionally, we will shave as much as possible. Honestly, it is not recommended because it will rub at this level, near the wheels. So this is really just for the test, to see the minimum number of centimeters it can leave. Perfect, so we can launch the robot. It hasn't finished mowing yet, but honestly, the before, after is still very clean. That's it, it has finished mowing. We will measure to see how many centimeters of uncut grass it has left at the edges. On the part where I had left 5 to 10 centimeters, it left me about, here we are at 40 centimeters of uncut grass. In other parts, it is around 33 centimeters. So that's quite a lot of uncut grass. Since the cutting deck is centered, if having uncut grass bothers you, well, there is the classic Yuka version with 2 decks, which will allow it to get closer to the edges. Around the tree, it left me about, here we are at 30 centimeters, around 25 centimeters. And on the part where I told it to shave the border, of course, there is much less grass, about 15 to 20 centimeters. Here we are more at 15 centimeters, so right away it is much less visible, but it is still better to leave at least 5 centimeters between the border and the robot to prevent it from rubbing. As was the case earlier, it started slipping because it didn't detect the border. Since it doesn't have a bumper, it kept moving forward and moving forward. So here it got stuck. Since it doesn't have a bumper, it doesn't understand that it has to back up. I think it did that because I had shaved the border too much. I had placed the robot really against it. That's why it is recommended to leave at least 5 centimeters between the border and the robot when you outline your garden. And here we have about 10 centimeters between the blade and the edge of the robotic mower. Overall, it's still mowed well. Honestly, there is nothing to complain about. In any case, you will still need to use the edge trimmer. If you want to order it, know that it is currently available. I will put the link in the video description and you can get a €50 discount on your first order. It's always good to take. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We will see the Yuka on slopes. By the way, let me know what tests you would like to see on this YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. All right, ciao ciao.